Jeff Hughes and I worked together to develop our training for the 21st century classroom. Our project consisted of developing a training session for newly hired teachers for the equipment that is in our 21st century classrooms. Our audience will be newly hired teachers in the school district at mixed, unknown ability levels. By the end of the training, our goal is for the teachers to be able to find and edit lessons from outside resources, as well as be able to create their own lessons using the Smart Notebook software for use in their new classrooms.
The problem that we identified was that because every classroom in our school district is equipped with multiple electronic devices to aid in the integration of various technologies currently being used to educate students, newly hired teachers need to know how to properly and safely operate the equipment as well as the associated software.
The district currently has 22 buildings. Each classroom has been outfitted to be a 21st century classroom, the centerpiece being the smartboard interactive whiteboard. They also have document cameras, Blu-ray players, and distributive sound systems. The current teachers had all been trained over time. Incoming teachers have not benefited from any of the past trainings.
Here are some examples from our lesson that we developed to use to teach. This first slide is a sign-in sheet. What it will let us do is to kind of double up as an informal evaluation of what the participants are hoping to gain from the training. This will aid the trainers in doing anything extra if there's something as a request.
Our objectives, this slide actually serves two purposes. First, it lets the trainees know what we're covering. The second, less obvious, is to indirectly show a reveal that can be made using the Smart Notebook software. These next three slides are examples of the types of activities that will be a part of the training session. We will keep the training interactive so that the teachers are not just following along visually, but are activating more of their learning receptors by participating in what they are doing.
For example, on this slide, we will discuss some of the tools that would have already been identified in the software, and it's now the teacher's time to try them out, to draw lines and to make different shapes. On this next slide, we go in a little bit more depth with those objects, and we actually change some of the settings of them using the properties to change colors and things of that sort. This final slide is an example of some of the tools that are used in the Smart Notebook software for doing measurements, and we'll be able to show the teachers that when they get ready to teach measuring angles, that they have a protractor that can move around the screen and be adjusted to do just that.
This is the gallery. We will also be showcasing the depth of the included features of the Smart Notebook software that is included in the gallery. This is where the users will find pre-made Flash activities that can be modified to get their own students up and interacting with the board.
This final slide of our examples is the assessment that we're going to use to check the trainees' understanding. It's a culminating assessment. Our idea was for the trainees to be able to showcase the things that they've learned throughout the training. It also serves as an accessible presentation that the trainers can use to verify if the training was successful or not. We've actually included in our trainers packet an assessment checklist that would be used to see that all of the items that were covered are being used by the trainees.
Our lessons learned Through the creation of our lesson, we had a few realizations that neither of us were previously aware of. The amount of actual work that goes into a quality training is greater than we expected. The majority of the work happens before the actual lesson is even close to being given. We both felt that once you identify the actual problem and write your goals, the rest of the process falls into place as long as you keep those goals as you focus.
Thank you very much. From Jeff Hughes and Sara Colton, it's been a pleasure presenting to all of you.